we will be looking at the Outriders Worldslayer Endgame live stream. Prior to that, we will watch the Epic Games Store stream just to kill time, because there's about a 45-minute wait before that happens. So we're going to watch that at the beginning of the stream, the Epic Games Store showcase, and then we will watch the Outriders Endgame stream over on the Outriders channel. I'm going to make sure everybody in my chat and Discord are aware. We're going to bring everybody over with a live redirect from the IGN Expo. We want to make sure and bring those folks over so they can be a part of this show. That turned out to actually be a pretty good showcase. The IGN Expo was actually much better than we expected. Really enjoyed it. Lots of great little indie games, well worth wishlisting. So watch that VOD. You can watch it on my channel, or you can watch it over there on IGN's channel. And so let's do this. Switch to their music. Okay. Could be some good stuff in this showcase. We might have to cut it short to watch the Outriders thing, though. Redirect did not work. It's hit or miss. Yeah, it's hit or miss. Today, a bunch of people said it was great earlier, and then people will say it's not. So we are going to be co-streaming the Outriders event. Okay, we will be co-streaming the Outriders event, but to kill time, we're going to watch this. Yeah, I saw those barrier. Nice title. It's kind of misleading. It's not misleading at all. The showcase isn't happening yet, and I've literally said twice now what we're doing.
Hello and welcome to the Epic Games Store Summer Showcase, our home for new announcements, updates, and an extended look at some of our favorite upcoming PC games.
That's Zeke.
We have a lot of great games to see today, so let's get started.
The Forge's fire has long gone cold.
I did not recognize him. That's Zeke from all the Fortnite stuff.
Durin's folk. A shadow took our treasured halls. Now it calls us back. Khazad-dûm.
Return to Moria.
And enter.
That could be a cool little game. They called it
From deep below the misty mountain rises a new adventure in an ancient place. Lord of the Rings Return to Moria is an Epic Games Store PC exclusive dropping in 2023. Wishlist today to stay up to date on this exciting return to the ancient dwarven kingdom of Khazad-dûm.
Hello there, this is Jordan from Ilphonic, and today I'm excited to give you a quick look at the Ectoplast, one of our ghost types in Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Along with the main stat and visual differences of ghost types, within each type there will be several variants which further mix up gameplay with unique abilities. Picking the variant that suits your gameplay is crucial to effectively haunting any building. Winky slams down a massive puddle of sludge to slow and coat anyone caught in its vicinity. If precision and distance is your preference, Pokey's Ecto Torpedo has some serious range and knockback power. Brainy conjures and throws a massive glob, which can be held for longer periods, producing more powerful results. Slimer's Noxious Belch hurls a massive amount of slime forward, coating the victims in a powerful stream. Last but not least, there's the Ectoplast's ultimate ability, Slime Nado. Flailing massive amounts of slime out around you is a great way to get yourself out of numerous sticky situations. I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the Ectoplast ghost type. Keep an eye out for more to be revealed over the coming months as we approach our Q4 launch.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. You can find huge discounts on PC games across the Epic Games Store and claim a free game during each week of the sale. This week's free game is Maneater. Head over to the store right now to claim it for yourself and check out some of the great deals.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a special announcement. The PC Building Simulator 2 Open Beta is now live.
Maneater is my favorite game yet. Hey, maybe that company that got closed down and canceled can play that game so they can remember what it was like to build computers. Is it too soon for that, Joe?
That's what. Up next, we're taking a look at Shoulders of Giants.
That looked kind of fun.
Shoulders of Giants is an Epic Games Store PC exclusive, releasing in 2022. If you're interested in this intergalactic tale of good versus evil, add it to your wishlist today.
Any content or just commercials galore? You understand you're watching a showcase that's debuting games and game content, right? Guess not, bye-bye. Frick off.
Hey everyone, in Chia you can take control of any object or animal you can find in the open world. It's called soul jumping and it's up to you to use it at your advantage for traversal and exploration, but also during enemy encounters. Here's some new gameplay footage from Chia, coming early 2023.
Yeah, this is the one that got delayed, but I think that's okay. This one will be good. Like, this isn't going to be some crazy award-winning game, but I think it'll be a good little game. I thought the new Lego Star Wars game was great, Raging Snake. Just don't... Here, let me turn it down. Do not play the new Lego Star Wars game linearly. Like, it doesn't expect you to do that. My wife and I kept trying to go mission to mission to mission, and it just wasn't very good when you play that way. You have to play exploratory, almost completionist. You'll have a much better time.
You know, we had a lot of great games launch on the store recently. Let's take a look back at some highlights and get updates on a few player favorites along the way. This is In Case You Missed It. That beat that just won't let go. Ain't faking legit. Get moving, can't sit. Get up to get down solo.
Evil Dead was such a pleasant surprise. I thought it was so fun.
is something. We're feeling it deep in our bones. We're all in motion. Look, ma, we're growing. Up and away.
No! What'd I do?
Give a good vibe, get one back. Give a good vibe, get one back. Give a good vibe, get one back. Hey, hey, let's go. Hey, hear me coming. Sweating nothing. Hold on tight, we going. Round, round, round. Easy living. Hear me singing.
There's one over here. The sun is high in the sky. Green fields keep rolling, oh, they keep on rolling by. I'm leaving tonight.
Hey, you're awake.
I'm to a place where I belong. Oh, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going home. I'm going home to San Diego. I'm leaving. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home to San Angora. I'm leaving. I'm going home. I'm going home to San Angora.
An Epic Games Store PC exclusive, Goat Simulator 3 has our favorite barnyard protagonists licking their way through a whole new world of physics-inspired mayhem. Add it to your wish list today.
Yo, this actually looks kind of sick. Oh, please. Does it turn all black and white? Oh, that's dope. I kind of like that. This actually looks sick. Steamboat Willie track, Speedstorm. Is that out already? Oh, join the closed beta. Oh my gosh, that actually looks really good. Oh, here's the Kaiju game, Gigabash. Yeah. Oh, August 5th, man. I told you, August is getting jam-packed.
We've just got word. The Boolean Corporation is snatching up contestants for its meat wrangling event. Do you have what it takes to raise the stakes? Are you ready to meet your match? And here's the brush me now! I'm Salmonella, and I hope I get sucked up too.
A food fight extraction game. Ramen. Huh. Rocket League. New season. It's in 5 days. Good for Rocket League. Yes.
Fans of competitive Fortnite, rejoice. It is my great pleasure to announce that this November in Raleigh, North Carolina, we'll be inviting 100 players to go head-to-head for their cut of a $1 million prize pool. We will see who can rise above the rest and win the first official in-person FNCS event. For all the details, check out @FNCompetitive on Twitter.
Are you ready for the show?
It's the first in-person.
We've been working hard since open beta, and now is the best time to play Rogue Company.
FNCS event, first in-person FNCS event.
And 12 game modes. We'd like to thank the entire community for your continued support. Rogue Company would not be here without you today.
Now we're officially launching Rogue Company. Leading up to launch, we've worked hard on quality of life improvements and making rogues feel even more unique. And we're not stopping there. We're launching with a brand new Rogue Juke. Quick-witted and quick on her feet, Juke outplays her opponents with her rocket dash and turrets. It all starts with 4 weeks of exhilarating events available for all players. Throughout the event, expect increased rogue mastery, a fully unlocked arsenal of weapons, and increased contract rewards. To celebrate, all rogues will be unlocked for the first week of launch.
We're not done yet. At launch, we're releasing a new battle pass called Wasteland Wilds, packed with new skins, emotes, and more.
To celebrate the Epic Games Showcase, we have a free bundle in the shop today. Now is the best time to go rogue.
This is such a good little game.
I could do this all day. Anyone want to join me? I'm just getting warmed up. Score!
Are you kidding me?
Ah, too easy. Ah, come on! Done and done.
You must be allergic to guns.
Thanks for tuning in to the Epic Games Store Summer Showcase. We hope you enjoyed the fresh look at some of our favorite games coming to the store. Don't forget to follow our social channels for more updates, and be sure to wishlist your favorite titles from today's show to stay up to date on news and discounts. And now, please enjoy this special look at the Saints Row Boss Factory. Take care, everyone.
It's our time now. Let's get this started.
We already saw this. I don't know if we're gonna get hit ding for that song, so I'm just gonna mute it. I'm kind of done with the event. Don't forget, we are gonna be watching the. We are gonna be watching the Outriders event. Hang on, let me go studio mode. Go up here and go. Hang on. There we go. There we go. This is what we're doing next. This is what we're doing next. This is what the main stream is about. Make sure and hit 5 more likes for me, guys. Give me those first 100 likes. Lots of coverage, lots of long streams. I need your energy. I need your support. Don't forget that tonight is a members-only stream with Madam. We will be playing The Quarry. I basically got permission from the guys that won. They won the raffle this week. We'll be doing The Quarry. Okay, I'm letting Creature know. I thought Outriders wasn't very good. Outriders did a really, really good job. A really, really good job. Really, I'm saying really a lot. I feel like they did a good job changing fundamentals that made the game worth coming back to. Number one, they added transmog. Number 2, they got rid of the timer. Number 3, they made the endgame content loop more generous and more enjoyable. So I feel that it is worth returning to if you've taken a break from it. Great time to get in, get the feel for the game, get the feel for the endgame content loop again. But I will say that they need to fix audio design, and they really need to think like long-term sustainability, things like that. The update is free. Worldslayer is not. Worldslayer is not. The transmog and the changes to the endgame are in the game right now for free. And I thought it was a very, very good update to the game. I thought it was a very, very good update. And the sound design is my biggest quibble, you know? The sound design is my biggest quibble. But the Worldslayer is going to cost money. It is going to cost money. Today is about Endgame, which is always what I'm most interested in. If they did a sound design update, Worldslayer Outriders would have a fairly regular presence on the channel, I think. I can't play it for long periods of time. I get a dadgum headache. I'm not kidding you. It's painful. It's legit painful to play for long periods of time. It's difficult. You know, I struggle with it because it just sounds I don't know. It just sounds bad. What's wrong with the sound design? I mean, so basically, it's bad everywhere. It's bad no matter what you listen on. Essentially what it is it's noise pollution. So everything... It feels like everything has been poorly EQ'd and sort of turned up really loud. So it's like all of the different sounds are stepping on each other. Does that make sense? So it ends up sounding really muddy and dirty and awful. When you're playing games with guns, you want the guns to sound punchy. You want the guns to sound good and crisp and clean. And it just... it's so hard. It's so hard to explain. Like, it's so bad, it's hard to understand how it got to be as bad as it is. And it really stood out to me. This is when it was the most noticeable. I went and played Returnal after I had been playing Outriders for a while, and it was like, oh my gosh. It was like somebody took earplugs out of my ears, and I was like, I can hear! It's like, it sounds so good! It was that stark of a difference. Like, when I went from Outriders to Returnal, I was like, I cannot believe the sound design is this bad in Outriders. It's beyond belief. It is beyond belief that it's as bad as it is. It's like someone set out to create audio overwhelmed and succeed. Yeah, it sounds dirty, yeah. It's, again, when I went and played Returnal, have you ever been without your glasses? Or do you remember the first time you put on your glasses as a kid? And you were like, oh, I can see, everything's so crisp. It's like the first time you take earplugs out after a while and everything sounds so clear and so crisp. I went from Outriders to Returnal. I was like, oh, it sounds so good. You like it? Why? There's nothing to like about it. Golly, it's so bad. It's this cluttered, clunky mess. Like yesterday, the Call of Duty game sounded great. Yeah, when he went from that that little vector to that shotgun, the shotgun was like punching. It felt like it was punching your ears. It caused just enough sound distortion to sound real. It was like, boom, boom, boom. It's almost like you feel like the pressure, like the air in your ear. Oh my gosh. It sounded so good. And the little vector sounded so crisp. It's like, that sound design right there. That's what you want your game to sound like. Going to freaking Outriders like... Oh, stop it. Can everybody stop shooting your guns for a moment? I'm getting a headache. I played on TV. It was okay. I mean, I would think, yeah, you play through TV speakers, you'll probably not really notice. You know, I don't remember disliking the sound. My problem was if I played with someone else and I wasn't the host, it was laggy to the point that it was unplayable. Well, there's a handful of problems with Outriders. You're dependent upon the other person's loading as well. So if you're on a Series X or a PC and they're on some ancient console, you're waiting on them to load in. You like the sound of Outriders? Oh, just no. Like, so the other day, I was playing The Division. I was playing The Division 2 on my PS5, and I remarked and said that it just, everything about it sounded good. Everything sounded crisp. Everything sounded nice. When you pick things up, when things drop on the ground, reloading your gun, all of it sounded really, really good. And I think that adds significantly to the loop, to the content loop. Like the ability to play the game and to be in the game for long periods of time. And when I was playing The Division 2, it's like everything just has this crisp, satisfying sound to it. And Outriders just feels muddy and sound polluted. There's so much going on. I don't know. It's too much. It's just too much. I don't mind it, but it's overwhelming for sure. Too noisy. When somebody the one day said that it's noise pollution, I was like, yep. That's it. It's noise pollution. There's just so much going on. Every audio track is like stepping on another audio track. Outriders plays better with one earbud or headphone instead of two. That's not exactly a ringing endorsement. The game looks a whole lot better if you dim your monitor and squint. The game sounds better if you get really, really crappy earbuds from Walmart and use one of them and turn it down a little bit. Oh, that's a terrible thing. No, I know. It just the way it read. It was like, it actually plays better if you just use one earbud. It plays better if you use one earbud. We turn the sound down on when we say rude things. Just turn the sound down, Just turn the sound down. Just turn the sound off. Oh my golly, that's funny. That would be such a great Reddit, Outriders sound problems fixed in all caps. And how'd you fix it? All right, guys, in this guide, you're going to want to go to your local Walmart or gas station, and you're going to want to look for the cheapest earbuds you can find. They usually look like they're put together with paper and masking tape. And you're going to want to get these. You're going to want to bring them home. You're going to plug them in, and then you're going to want to just put one earbud in. I prefer the left. You might prefer the right. Doesn't really matter. Once you've done that, you got to turn the volume down about 10% so you can barely hear it. It'll kind of sound like little bugs dropping on a trash can lid, but it'll sound significantly better. Hope you like this guide on how to fix a sound in Outriders Worldslayer. Yeah, sound effects down, music up. Just turn it all down, dude. Just turn it all down. You have to do it. I've consistently thought about making a channel that is nothing but the world's worst guides for everything, every game, Thanks, man. It worked 100%. All the comments. What's up, guys? Got another guide video for you here, playing through Elden Ring. What you're really going to want to do is don't put any of your points into endurance or vigor or strength. Put it all in faith, because you're going to need a lot of faith in this wasteland of hell. So once you do that, get the biggest weapon you can find, and because bigger is better in this game. That's what I always say. And there you go. Go into this fight, and you want to do nothing but jump attacks. Jump attacks are really the key. In fact, that's why you want to put all your points into faith, because this is a leap of faith. Just a little pun there for you, but that's pretty much what it is. You're going to want to jump at every enemy and swing this giant, honking greatsword. People would be like, it's the worst. These are the worst freaking guides ever. You know, these are freaking awful. Who is this idiot? This message brought to you in part by the Church of Latter-day Saints. Oh, golly. Be like Theo Joe. He made a troll video on how to make your triple your internet speed for free. As you can see, I died there, but that's not a fault of the build. The build's excellent. I'm just a bad player. The Disney Speedstorm website's broken. I'm not surprised. It looked like such a fun game. Everybody went to sign up. Spam fake comments. Yeah, all the comments. Thanks, mate. Great build. Really helped. It would be the ultimate meme, you know? All the comments. Yo, this guide really helped me out, bro. Thanks. I was super stuck. Oh gosh. Got another guide for you guys here. Did you get a disk stuck in your disk drive? Best way to fix that is come along with me on a little trip here to the store. What you're going to want to do is go down here to the aisle and just buy yourself another Xbox, because you're an idiot. As always, these guides are brought to you by Gaming for Dummies, because if you're watching this, you're probably a dummy. Yeah, if you made it this far, you're definitely a dummy. Hillbilly Jack would be perfect for that. No. That's a whole nother channel. Hillbilly Jack hacks. Yeah. Hillbilly Jack here with another Hillbilly Jack hack. I got a great fix for you. When your trash bag is full, is how you fix it. You take it out, you tie it up, and you take it outside. Put it in here, this outside trash can. That's the way. My daddy always told me that the trash got to go out before more trash can go in. All right, we'll see you in the next Hillbilly Jack hack. Is your PS4 Pro fan loud? Simply wedge a lollipop stick in there. Problem solved. Yeah, fan blades can't spin now. A dead fan is a quiet fan. Oh. If you want to create quality YouTube content, just think of something that millions of people would want to watch and do that. Yeah. Light bulb repair. That was the line. That was the line. Hillbilly Jack here. You want to repair a light bulb? Super easy. Unscrew this light bulb here. Put it down on the ground. Don't stomp on it though. Make a mess. Now grab this other light bulb here. Put it up there in the light. There you go. Light bulb repair 101. Hit like, share, and subscribe for more Hillbilly Jack hacks. People would freaking be like, "This is you can't repair a light bulb, you idiot." Sure you can. Light bulb repair. They would all be repair videos. Trash bag repair. How do you repair a trash bag? You throw it out. You put another one in the trash bin. Car gas tank repair. You know, how do you repair it? You just put more gas in it. There isn't any gas in it. Xbox Series S not quite performing right? Take that sucker to the trash and go purchase the Series X. Didn't we shoutcast the light bulb already? I don't know. What did we shoutcast? All those freaking stupid channels. They all copyright striked me. You know what I'm saying? You seen Ginger Billy? No, I haven't. Took 4 emails, but I finally got registered. Oh, for the Disney kart racer? What's the name of that what's the name of that website? You shoutcasted people making a swimming pool out of mud. I did. I shoutcasted 2 guys making a swimming pool out of mud and a guy doing a soldering guide. Yeah. And they all copyright striked me. Freaking so annoying. Totally transformative content. And those jack wagons got me every time. I was like, this is content gold, and we can't do it because we're just going to get copyright strikes every time. Or not strikes, but claims. Not strikes, but claims. Then we got a takedown request that we had no ability to appeal. I Can Cast Anything was such a freaking brilliant idea, and those stupid idiots ruined it. The pool was impressive. Do you remember the soldering video? The witch's broom. he brought them together and twisted them. I called it the witch's broom. Oh my gosh. I was hoping people would send you their own videos for that. Could have been great. You got to be like doc size though to crowdsource that, you know? You got to be doc size to crowdsource that. I was going to get like I was going to get a bunch of like low quality videos from like people's Xboxes and stuff, which, you know, I'm not being mean, but that wouldn't have worked very well for very long. You know, it would turn in the same 3 people sending me clips every week. Review Tech USA stream and do the same. Oh, I'm sure plenty of people do it. Yo, it's good, Eric. So my 2-year-old cracked my phone screen on Sunday. Today, they came to fix it. They replaced the battery, making my phone turn like it used to when it was new. Oh, nice. He put a video and he'll discuss it with his audience. I really want to hear you shoutcast the dog obstacle course competition. It's just so the fair use is just such an unpleasant place to try to live in. Do you know what I mean? It just isn't fun trying to live in the fair useville. It's like you got to fight every frickin' video. How does Charlie do them? If you're a big enough streamer, you have people handling that for you. They probably just you know what I'm saying? They just... Fair use always seems to just mean fair use if you have a big following. Yeah. Yeah, I had no power to fight it. I was like, every time it happened, 2 of the times I fought it, and it put all of the earnings in escrow, and I think we won. And then the other times, it was like, are you freaking serious? And once it's on the video and you're fighting it, the video gets terrible treatment by YouTube because it's not monetized. Like, as soon as the video is demonetized, it's like YouTube doesn't treat it very well. I'm playing the Worldslayer beta, and I will say it's so much better than the base game with itemization, but that's all I can say about that. Yeah, well, don't get yourself in trouble. Don't get yourself in trouble, sir. I wonder on the Steam Deck, can I add an audio source from Windows system? Website, hotkey switch, hotkey open. Streamlabs desktop, Stream Deck, soundboard, play audio, stop audio. Like, I was wondering, control center. I was wondering if I could tell it to, like, mute Spotify. That button almost never works. Like, I literally press pause at, like, the exact right moment. All right, give me a second here. Video game trailers include fair use. Well, video game trailers problematically use music a lot of the times that's not under fair use. And then sometimes, like Take-Two, we never use Take-Two stuff anymore because they always claim the video. It'll be up in the corner of my video. It'll be 1/4 of the screen on mute and looping, and they'll claim the frickin' video. I'm like, okay. If you guys are just tuning in, we try to cover all sorts of gaming announcements and live events, as well as do a talk show throughout the week, so make sure to hit subscribe, the bell button, smash the like button if you're enjoying the coverage. We're going to watch this Worldslayer Endgame video together and then discuss it afterward. There is a members-only stream this evening with my wife. Now, if they start off with that music again, I'm going to mute it for their stupid trailer. I think it's going to do it.
You want to know what awaits you? Do you really think you're ready? Your ultimate demise awaits in countless horrific ways.
Hello everyone, it's Lucy here and welcome back to another broadcast. Settle in and get comfy because today is for the Endgame Elite, the hardest of the hardcore, and for you newcomers that are about to become hardcore. Get ready for what's coming in Outriders Worldslayer. Back in April, we first revealed what Worldslayer is bringing to the table, with a full new campaign, new patch trees, apocalypse tiers, ascension points, and loads of loot. There's tons of tasty content to gorge yourself on. In In Outriders Worldslayer, you will face off against the indomitable Ereshkigal. But even if you do manage to beat her, you've just opened the doors to even greater horrors in the Trial of Tarja Gratar. This brand new dungeon experience will offer you hundreds more hours of gameplay and truly push you to the brink of your controller's lifespan. Before we get into the nitty-gritty details on the extraordinary endgame, we should kick things off with a trailer, don't you think? Feast your eyes on this.
No, I'm gonna turn it off. I swear this. I'm pretty sure that song is copyrighted. And sound fix. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna announce a sound fix personally. I muted this earlier when the music's around that time when the music started, and I think we got away with it. They didn't catch us because I did it quick enough. How can we hear if the sound is fixed? Well, they have a blaring song over top, so there's no way to know. Did it have further atrocious sound problems? It's not that it had sound problems. It's just that the sound design is not very polished. It just doesn't sound very good. They've played this trailer so many times. Look at all those sweet armor. All right, come on. Give us the nitty-gritty details here.
You're going to want to bust out your best skills for kills and customize your favorite class to their fullest, most brutal potential. If you have the Pyromancer's burning desire to collect every item of gear, every weapon, every mod, and let's face it, why wouldn't you? Then listen up. This is Endgame, and it is about to get serious. Let's get into the deets.
Yeah, new people aren't going to leave just because you mute a trailer, Eugene. And plus, I need good treatment in the algorithm.
Hey there, fellow Outriders, and welcome to your biggest challenge yet. Today we're going to take a closer look at our new and much anticipated Worldslayer Endgame. A vast and pretty damn scary place called the Trial of Tarja Gratar. Quick disclaimer, next to the overall structure, we'll be checking in on some of the new gear available with Worldslayer. And we'll also take a look at one of the new enemy types that are only to be found in Tarja Gratar. Other than that, we'll keep it spoiler-free, of course. We're also mostly soloing for the purpose of the spotlight. Please keep in mind, as with so many things in life, they're even more fun when you team up with friends and experience it together. Enough chit-chat. Endgame. Let's get it. First things first. You might ask yourself, what the heck is Tarja Gratar and why are we here in the first place? Sadly, we can't give you the full background and history of this place just yet, because that's something for you to explore, as it is very much linked to the Worldslayer story campaign. It's safe to say, though, without revealing too much, that this place is deeply rooted in the legacy of planet Enoch's mysterious natives, the Pax.
Where's the Father's power? It's madness. I gotta find out what the hell it was.
Let's start with an overview of Tarja Gratar itself. The trial takes place in a new, huge and fully explorable area, including changing weather, day and nighttime scenarios. It will confront you with different combat encounters and, in some cases, exclusive enemies. You'll need to stand victorious after every encounter in order to delve deeper into the heart of Tarja Gratar. But make no mistake, your enemies are relentless and will even grow in difficulty tiers over the course of your venture. Every run starts at your base camp, conveniently set at the entrance to the trial area. Here you will find all needed amenities for your Outrider lifestyle. vendors, crafting, fast travel, customize your character's look, access your stash, find a party, and even access to all 18 previous expeditions. You'll be returned to your camp if you manage to complete a full trial run, but also if you abandon an attempt or simply die too often. In any of those 3 cases, Tarja Gratar's rewards will reset and be freshly obtainable. While exploring the dungeon, you will additionally encounter crossroads, boss arenas, and troves. Crossroads may give you the opportunity to explore areas off the primary path, and most of the time they will lead you to troves. Boss arenas are mandatory to progress deeper into Tarja Gratar. We are currently here. Our first crossroads is giving us the option to explore trove right from the get-go. I will talk about the specifics of troves a bit later. Let's go and wreak some havoc first. By the way, there's no time element to the trial. You can complete them at your own pace, and nobody will scream chop chop at you while you stop, smell the roses, and just take in the nice view from time to time. And Pyromancer build. We're currently rocking a Sunfall submachine gun, the Hellborn bolt action rifle, and the Boulder Lynx pistols. We're also doing this run with the Pyromancer's new Heatseeker legendary armor set, which will work nicely with our equipped pyro skills Thermal Bomb, Overheat, and Ash Blast. It has a wicked set bonus that will activate once you successfully manage to detonate an opponent with your Thermal Bomb skill. After the first explosion, Thermal Bomb will then automatically travel to the opponent with the lowest health and chains up to 3 more times after the initial blast. The Heatseeker set also comes with 4 insanely powerful mods in support of our Overheat ability and helps to deal some serious damage. We specialize the Tempest branch in the Pyromancer skill tree for this run. Our Pax Class tree specialization in the Pyromaniac branch will really help to turn up the heat. As just mentioned, Heatseeker will enable our Thermal Bomb to travel 3 more times after the first impact. Those fireworks come with 50% reduced damage. Let's counter that a little. Check out Trigger Sequence. It will give explosive skills like Thermal Bomb 25% more damage, and it stacks up to 3 times. Boom! That's a great example of the importance and fun to always be on the lookout for exciting synergies between weapons, mods, and skills. Finally, we're currently on Essential level 41. We've used our available points to achieve a good spread of increase in our 4 available main categories: Anomaly Power, Endurance, Brutality, and Prowess. However, Worldslayer will also rework some existing gear, including the Plague Sower and Torturer sets, to ensure that your existing favorite gear remains viable. Also, keep an eye out for our new Sunfall submachine gun special mod, Firestorm. It summons a violent and homing firestorm to deal damage and inflict an extra crispy burn on enemies. The radius of the firestorm will also increase with each successful shot on the afflicted target. That was fun. We'll swap to the Hellborn bolt action for the next encounter though. It will give you the Violent Rupture mod, creating a volcanic eruption on impact. Now, all those Pyromancer players might notice that this is actually one of the Pyro's most brutal abilities. So, with Thermal Bomb, Overheat, and Ash Blast already on our skill bar, we essentially added a 4th one on demand. Nice. great time to introduce you to one of the trial's exclusive enemies, the Shadow Beasts. Blink and you'll miss them, but rest assured, they won't miss you. These overwhelmingly effective predators join the roster of monstrous adversaries that you'll be facing. Shadow Beasts are the assassins of Tarja Gratar and usually appear in small packs. Their sensitivity to the anomaly gives them the ability to cloak themselves, even while in motion. You may only be able to track them if they disturb the environment they pass through, or by using an area of effect skill to unmask them. Shadow Beasts use their superior stalking capabilities to get close enough to be able to attack you with their special abilities. With the most debilitating of these, they will be able to inflict silence upon you. Silence debuff locks the player's skills from being triggered for a set duration. During this time, you will need to rely on your weapons only to fend off enemies. Pretty nasty. I'd be also on the lookout for Beast Lords, experienced feral hunters who manage to tame these invisible killers and use them as tracker. We now have the option of progressing to the first boss arena, or taking some time to investigate the trove accessed from these crossroads. Let's keep that boss waiting a little longer. As we mentioned earlier on, troves are optional areas that you can explore as you progress through Tarja Gratar. They're dangerous enough to potentially cut short a dungeon run, but their rewards are well worth it. Let's remind ourselves of why we're all really here. Sweet, sweet, badass loot. And troves offer something new to the Outriders universe. Targeted apocalypse gear, loot, farming. Each trove will individually offer a particular slot of gear. For example, one trove will focus on helmets, while another will offer only chest armor pieces. Completing a full run of the Trial of Tarja Gratar will reward you with tons of new and amazing items. But these trove areas give you an added opportunity to target and farm for specific apocalypse variant gear to complete your set. Given you make it out alive from one of the trove areas, you'll be returned to your last crossroad and can continue your journey. Each location will challenge you in different ways. Some of them will surprise you with complete new enemy types since your last visit, while others throw brand new boss mechanics at you. Again, troves are always a high-risk affair, but high risk always comes with high rewards in Outriders Worldslayer. So just to state the obvious, the Trial of Tarja Gratar is repeatable at any point and designed with high replayability in mind. Guess we kept our first boss waiting long enough. And I'll leave you now with a few glimpses of what's to come. We hope you will have hours and hours of amazing fun in Tarja Gratar. Take care and goodbye, lovely people.
Compression on the video is so weird. It looks so crisp and then it gets so bad. It's something YouTube is just not doing this footage any justice.
Yeah, I told you Endgame was going to be brutal. We have the new apocalypse system, crazy powerful third mod slots, insane new guns and gear, devastatingly beautiful environments, monstrous enemies. Whew, you name it. I know what you're thinking. Is my current class build going to be powerful enough? Am I good or mad enough to tackle a solo run? Well, you would have my infinite respect for beating Endgame by yourself, but you might want to bring along some company to aid your battle through Tarya Gratar. Speaking of company, where you at, Robbie? It is time to break down those questions and answers in another community section.
I think the way they've structured that is so smart.
Thanks, Lucy. What's good, Outriders? Welcome to the community section of the broadcast. You have the questions and I have the answers, so let's jump right in. The first question we received a lot is, what are all the different versions of Worldslayer? So we have 2 explosive options available for you on June 30th. Outriders Worldslayer and the Worldslayer upgrade. For new players, Outriders Worldslayer features everything Worldslayer has to offer and the original game included as part of the package. For returning Outriders players, the Worldslayer upgrade is the product for you. Just be sure to purchase on the same platform you own the original game on. Your characters and all of your progress, armor, and weaponry will be transferred seamlessly over to Worldslayer, so you're fully ready to take on Ereshkigal. One question we received consistently was if Worldslayer offered reasons to go back to all the previous world areas. Worldslayer introduces Apocalypse tiers to not only the new content, but to the original Outriders game, including expeditions. So you can replay or play for the first time previous world areas on the Apocalypse tier difficulty to unlock associated rewards. Apocalypse tiers are an addition to the existing world tier difficulty system. Increasing the difficulty increases the quality of gear dropped, a risk versus reward system, improving the chances for both legendary and apocalypse gear drops, the best weaponry and armor in the game. Side note, hunting for new gear in expeditions provides resources that you can use to upgrade your current gear in Worldslayer, so you can get a head start on Worldslayer right now if you wish. We have worked hard to integrate crossplay between Worldslayer and the original Outriders, so if you're a Worldslayer player and have co-op partners who are still on the original Outriders, there's nothing stopping you from playing together on the original's content. Best of all, you'll be able to jump into their game with your Worldslayer weapons and armor. To confirm, the new campaign and the trial of Tarya Gratar will only be playable to people who own Worldslayer or the Worldslayer upgrade, so make sure you do not miss out. We have a multitude of questions around builds, how the third mod slot works, and what weapons will still be viable. The Outriders ethos is allow you to play however you want with whatever you want. So if you do want to make a build that focuses, for example, on your sidearms as your main weapon, you absolutely can. The Trigger Twitch armor set will set you on the right course. For everyone diving in, streaming, and watching Outriders on Twitch, we have some great news for you. Starting at launch and running for a full week, we'll be activating Twitch drops with handcrafted guns and gear designed for each individual class. These can be obtained by anyone simply by watching their favorite Outriders streamer on Twitch. We'll be sharing more details around this closer to launch, so keep an eye out for news. Finally, we are super excited to reveal this absolutely stunning Worldslayer controller. Created by the legendary Popart and will be available to players via a community competition very soon. Details on how to win this exclusive controller will be made available via our social channels, so be sure to give us a follow and stay tuned for your chance to win this absolute beauty. We'll see you June 30th on Enoch, Outriders. Back to you, Lucy.
Really hoping for
Thank
sound
you, Robbie.
design.
So, Outriders Worldslayer for new players and the Worldslayer upgrade for existing players are both available to pre-order right now. And for a limited time, if you do pre-order, you will receive a price discount and 48 hours early access. So it's a no-brainer. Go and do the thing. I can't wait to gear up with Sven and Robbie and tackle the horrors of Worldslayer together. clearly I'm going to carry the team where my tricks the main's at. Thank you for tuning in to another Outriders broadcast. I've been your host, Lucy, and we will see you all on Enoch very soon. Goodbye.
I think the way that they've built that is perfect for Endgame. It's a shame that the trial of blah, 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 or whatever the frick they're calling it, it's a shame that the rest of the Endgame isn't built that way. Like, it's so brilliant to have, it's almost like choosing your own path according to what gear you want. I think that's great. That's exactly how that kind of content should be built. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, being able to say, oh, I want to go this route or that route or this route because I want a helmet or a chest piece or whatever. I really like that they're doing that. I think that's good end game design. I was absolutely dying for them to say something about the audio design, because the audio design is just it's so hard to take for long periods of time. I just think the game sounds really bad. When will YouTube get drops? YouTube's got to do so much more before we're going to get drops. Like, we need a UI update. We need YouTube chat to be significantly better. You know, gifted memberships just arrived this month. So sadly, we're not going to get YouTube drops anytime soon, you know. Yeah, I know it's probably not on their radar, Wheezy, which, again, it makes it hard for me to want to play the game long term. Like, it really is. It really is almost like brain rattling, you know, when YouTube starts paying for drops. Yeah. The sad thing about drops, the sad thing about Twitch drops is, you guys already know what I think of that platform, but they're so dumb. It's always a bunch of junk gear that nobody uses a day later. It basically inflates viewership and creates all this excitement for the people that are like, oh my gosh, my channel's blowing up, and then a week later their numbers are bad again. You know what I mean? I saw so many people during Warframe Twitch drops and Outriders Twitch drops. I've seen so many people, like, they tweet and they think that, like, they're finally gonna make it as a streamer, like their career is really gonna turn a corner, and it's like, no, man, no. It's just not. And like a week later, their viewership's back down in the toilet, you know? It happened with New World. It happened with all of them. The only good drops are cosmetics. Yeah. Even still, you end up with a bunch of cosmetics that, like, everybody has, and then you don't end up wearing them. You know, it's like pre-order cosmetics, right? Everybody pre-orders for the cosmetics, and then nobody wants to wear the pre-order cosmetics because everybody has the pre-order cosmetics. So, like, Twitch drop cosmetics, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're all the same. They all end up being the same. Like, pre-order cosmetics and drop cosmetics, it drives people to pre-order and it drives people to watch, and then no one ends up using them. So, it's a bummer because Lost Ark did it and New World did it, and it absolutely funnels all the viewership to purple. And like, I remember the one day on Lost Ark, it was like 150,000 people were watching on purple trying to get drops, and there was like 753 people watching Lost Ark on YouTube, and I was just like, this is a non-starter, man. This is a non-starter trying to stream this game over here. And I get it for New World and Lost Ark. Those are Amazon-owned properties. But for Outriders, it's just a bummer to see another company do it, because it just slants all the viewership during the launch window, so it makes it seem stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I'll stream it, I'll show off the new digs, check out the new stuff, and then we'll probably just do what we've done with every other game that does Twitch drops. We'll just walk away and say it's not worth the stream time because they funnel 90% of the viewing audience to one platform, you know? What happened to New World? I think New World could really turn things around. New World needs like a 2.0 moment, and their actual core gameplay loop is so good. Their biggest dilemma now is that their servers are very empty. If they get everybody to come storming back, what are you going to do with overpopulated servers? You have people that are not interested in PvP. Personally, I think a 2.0 for New World would need to be coupled with PvE and PvP servers. I really do. I think that you would have so many people just flood the PvE servers that just don't want to mess with fighting and PvP and factions and the map. And I know that's an integral part of the game, but it's also a massive turnoff for so many people. There are people right now that intentionally go to low pop servers in New World. They go to low pop servers because it's like they don't want to deal with all that. I think New World has the pieces and the parts to rebuild itself, but it'll take a pretty significant update. Like I said, like almost like a 2.0, like a second version of the game. And I think they have to think through the presence of PvP in the game. I think Ashes of Creation is going to face similar challenges because people are not going to want to put up with the I'm always under threat of PvP. Because in New World, originally New World was going to be an always PvP game all the time. And they changed it to a flagging system because of all the feedback they got. So I'm curious what's going to happen to Ashes of Creation since they're attempting to do the same thing. It potentially is going to have a similar response from people. And, you know, I liked Lost Ark, and I feel like we could have done something fun with Lost Ark. My biggest challenge is that we're primarily a talk show, so like those MMOs that require so much playtime, I'm going to quickly fall behind, and then it feels pointless to stream it. We need games like Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal is pay to win, so I don't want to give it a platform, but I could have played Diablo Immortal very casually once a week, teamed up with some of you guys, run some rifts, run some dungeons, loot up, have a good time. But because it's pay to win, I don't want to give it a platform. So we need those more casual engagement games if we're going to engage with something long term. And when they do Twitch drops, if they do the drops long term, it's an immediate turnoff for me. I'm like, why am I going to bother streaming a game that's incentivizing people to literally leave the platform and watch somebody else? No loyalty, no nothing. They just literally go and find a streamer to try to get drops. Like the minute a game does that, it's like I've got better things to do with my time than to give you a platform, you know? Do people come here for the gameplay? I think people come here for gameplay, yes, in small doses, especially in the afternoon if you can get a sampling of a game. I also think long term, there's room for more complete playlists of things, like as we're doing our no summon run in Elden Ring, there's different things I'd like to do. You have to get to a certain size before you can start doing that, and I think if we do like a talk show, then a talk show, and then some gameplay, I think people have accepted that format. There just has to be a reason to be playing the game, like Elden Ring, or when we played through Horizon Forbidden West, when God of War launches. I think when there's a reason to spend an extended period of time in a game, I think people accept that. But I also think the morning show talk show format has to be maintained because that's the primary value offer on our channel. No, that doesn't come across as mean, Blake. I mean, we did double talk show almost the entirety of December and January. Yeah, we got hit for something during the IGN thing. I'm going to try and mute it. No, I mean, we did double talk show almost all of December and January, and the reason that we did it was because we know that's like our primary value offering. Our primary value offering is literally me talking, you know. I absolutely love getting demonetized for 20 seconds of a song. 20 seconds in that IGN broadcast, and we get demonetized. The copyright system is just such a dadgum joke on this platform. It is such a joke. Epic had a showcase as well. We showed it, Paul. Yeah, we opened up this stream. We opened up this stream with it. Play through new Layers of Fear? Yeah, I think I would. Do you not dispute? You still earn from it? It's not worth disputing. It's easier to just mute I just mute that section of the broadcast. Sadly, it takes so long to process that it doesn't help the video in the short term, because in the short term, once you're demonetized, they kick you out of all the algorithms, you know? So for 20 seconds in that IGN broadcast, now we're not going to show up in any search feeds or anything. They kick you out of all that stuff because they're not making money on the video, so they're not going to promote the video. It's unfortunate. Shows over the last month have been fire. I appreciate that. Lono and Madam on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge next week. It's a Game Pass game. Yeah, I think we're going to have to take a couple weeks where we don't play the Tier 2 games because there's just games that are too good coming out. We're going to be playing The Quarry tonight. Remember, if you are a member on this channel, you really want to make sure you're in the Discord because we post the announcements in there when we're streaming. YouTube doesn't do the greatest job of putting members-only content in front of you. So you've got to come to the channel at 8 p.m. Eastern or be in the Discord or follow us on Twitter at Reforge TV. The Discord is discord.gg/ReforgeTV. And if you're following us in those places, you won't miss those announcements. Or again, just come to the channel. Come to the channel. Yeah, Creature, I DM'd you. The Quarry launched today and you can play at local co-op. I'm like, we should be playing that tonight, right? And I asked the guys, I asked Gritter and Vengeance and Fonzo if it was okay, and they said it was fine. So I DM'd you to say, hey, can you make me one with The Quarry as a thumbnail? So I just think it makes more sense. Like, we got a lot of members. There's so few Tier 2s even throwing games in the Discord. I think members are going to want to see us play something new and relevant. When there is something new and relevant that Madam and I could play, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or The Quarry, I think it makes more sense to give the members that than the other. I think the other's a great fallback. I think it's a great idea to play games that Tier 2 members put in the Discord. But gonna have to jump back in tonight. If YouTube portioned the money to just the time they are claiming claims, would go down for at least a bit. Yeah. Definitely going to be here for that. Yeah. Make sure you should just bookmark my channel or whatever you need to do. And anytime you know members-only content's going on, just come to the channel. It'll be the featured video on the channel. And as a member, you'll just see it. But that, again, is a reason to be in the Discord. Fall Guys goes free to play on the 21st on every platform. It just isn't going to be on mobile. So every platform, every console, PC. And we are going to be playing that on the 24th for Community Game Night. So Friday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's a great time to come hang out, have some drinks, laugh with me and my wife, or the once-a-month Community Game Night. Again, that's members only. That's a great reason to be in the Discord so you don't miss those announcements. I ping the Discord when we go live. And a great reason to have the channel bookmarked as well. The Quarry's good so far. Played a little this morning. I wonder what it's going to be like with local co-op. Like, I don't even know how that's going to be. How you feeling? I'm feeling a lot better. I had something weird going on with my blood pressure this week. It was a super weird sensation. I was tempted to get it checked out. I have an appointment, I think next week with the cardiologist. I don't know what it is. It's super odd. It's just a really weird sensation, and my blood pressure goes up, and then it just goes away. And so, I don't know. I wasn't eating breakfast, and Creature thought, well, it's because it kept happening at the same time of the day. And he was like, well, it sounds like it's happening after you eat, and it could be that you're literally doing nothing but coffee for a giant portion of the day. And yeah. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't overworking. I was sleeping in. I cut alcohol out for the entire, during the weeks. And it was like, I don't know what this is. It was super odd. It wasn't getting into like a dangerous territory. It wasn't getting into dangerous territory. It was just like, it was getting a little bit high. And I was like, what the frick is going on? And then it would calm back down. So once I started eating breakfast, it seemed to calm down. So it could be related to the fact that, like, I'm 40 years old. I can't, like, wake up, drink coffee, and, go 6, like, I don't even know how long I go before I eat. Because I go live at 9. I don't eat until about 12 or 1. So, and I was getting up at 6. I was getting up early, So I think I was kind of just wringing myself out. You're not 40? Yes, I am. I'm 40 years old. So I felt fine. I felt perfect yesterday, and I felt fine today. It seems to have calmed down. Yeah, everybody was thinking stress, and I was like, June hasn't been stressful at all. It's been great. It's been so great. Like, I don't know. My wife said too, she said that she read like anniversaries of trauma can do stuff to you, and it has been 2 years, so I don't know. I mean, it feels like we're turning some pretty big corners. We're hitting huge milestones. It's been 2 years since, everything was really bad and, the cancel and everything. It's pretty serendipitous. We're 9 days away from that, and we're just not stopping. Like, the growth is just crazy. And so I don't know. That could be related to, I don't know. I've done a lot of self-reflection and meditation, and I don't feel stressed. I don't feel anxious. I've been spending more time with the kids. I've been throwing the baseball and like just enjoying the weather. I don't know. I truly don't know what it was. That's why I was just, I'm just going to get it checked out. But like, what's going away? What's going on? I immediately start taking care of myself because I know I'm like, okay, let's get more sleep. Drink more water, do breathing exercises. A banana in the morning seems to be making a huge difference. So it could literally just be a diet thing because I cut salt way down, cut alcohol way down, and it made a massive difference. But, there were a couple weeks where I was eating a banana every morning and then I stopped, and my body might have been like, bro, what are you doing? That was great. Where'd that go? You know what I mean? So I felt tip-top the last couple of days after just making a couple adjustments. So, could be menopause. Yeah. 2 likes away from 200. Yeah. Let's hit that 200 spot. If you guys missed it, we watched the Epic Games showcase at the beginning of the stream, and then we also watched the Outriders showcase. Yeah, I got the exercise bike and completely fell out of habit with it. That's another thing that my body's probably not too happy about. I was doing the bike, and what happened was I started getting up early so I could spend time doing more spiritual stuff for my own personal, spiritual walk. And I started doing that, and then I ran out of time for the bike. So I'm trying to balance that. It's like, I really, really like riding the bike. I miss riding it. I love riding it. It always felt so good. And I think I just I fell out of step with that. I fell out of step with breakfast. And it, my body was probably like, what the frick are you doing? And then I would scarf lunch at 12:30 really quickly. And I think my body was just not having a good reaction to that. Anything good from the Epic Showcase? No, not really. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. I think the IGN, if you want to watch a good showcase for indie titles, go watch the IGN Expo. Watch our broadcast of it. I actually thought that was surprisingly very, very good. I thought it was surprisingly very, very good. Oh, that looks so good, Creature. That's a great thumbnail. So we pivoted, guys. We pivoted for tonight. Let me show you. This looks good. This looks real good. Yoga? No, I don't need to do yoga. I just need to, keep doing what I'm doing, but get back on the bike would probably make a big difference. So this is what my wife and I will be getting into tonight. The Quarry, Friday night game night with Madam. That's members only. Keep in mind, if you don't have a membership, $5 a month. Get you into tons of extra content. If you've been gifted a membership recently, look at your name in chat. If it's green or has a joystick next to it, you are a member, and you'll be able to watch those. People are trying to get a petition signed. To do what? A petition for Diablo Immortal? Aggressive microtransactions? What are we signing for? They don't give a crap about that, bro. They're going to be drying their tears over your petition with dollar bills. You'll love it. I'm 3 hours in. Should be hilarious. Do you have any idea what co-op even looks like, MickD09? Do you have any idea? You didn't even realize you got gifted? It happened today, Japanther. I remember when it happened. I saw your name and got excited because I was like, oh, I love when I see names I recognize get a gifted membership. Yeah, we're going to be playing it co-op. I don't know how does it even work? Great content here. Thank you. Thank you. You're also a member. Yeah. Make a comment in chat and look next to your name. You have a joystick? You're a member. That means you can watch tonight. 8 p.m. Eastern. My wife and I will be doing this. Is there a difference between the free version of this game as well and the paid version? I didn't understand that in Steam either. I could download it for free or pay for it. Why is that? I don't get it. I don't know if I've ever seen a game do that. It didn't say download the demo either. It literally just said play the game. It didn't say play the demo. It said play the game for free. And I was like, okay. So I installed it. I mean, do I not have like the full version or something? What game? The Quarry. It literally launched today. I know Doc's been playing it. Paid version has the black and white 80s theme, slasher background, and other things. Nothing that impacts the game. Another claim. During the IGN thing, Audio Network air raid. Dadgummit. All these frickin' people using copyrighted music. It's so frustrating. It makes it so hard to cover live events. Like, it's so fun to cover live events, but it's so bad when you start getting hit with those, because, like, YouTube doesn't like your channel when it starts getting claims, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that prison co-op game, or It Takes Two with Free Pass. Okay. How to play couch co-op. It looks like you'll be handing the controller back and forth. You can play couch co-op with up to 7 other players. All you need to do is select local co-op option when starting and choose a specific character for you and your friends to control. When a specific character becomes playable, all you need to do is hand the controller to a friend. Oh, that'll be perfect. That'll be so fun. Gonna take all weekend to get all those cleared. Yeah, thankfully it all happened right before the weekend, but the frickin' if the processing didn't take so long, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like, if I could immediately mute those portions, it wouldn't matter. But it takes literally days. It takes days for the videos to process. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. And it does, if it would let me mute them all at once, and then it took like a day or so, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But I have to mute one song at a time, and every time you mute a song, you have to wait a day or more for it to stop processing. It's just like, what in the world? Who dreamed up this system? It's just so bad. It's so bad. Can't give her the wrong controller now? That's right. I thought the indie games looked dope. Can't get it. Okay, hang on a minute. We didn't put anything on first look today, did we? No. Anything over there? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Nothing new anywhere? Okay. Kind of feels like indie games overload. Yeah, I think indies are really stepping up to the plate, though. I thought the quality of a lot of the indie games looked really, really good. Stop playing favorites with first look. Yeah, I'm going to send them to updates today. I'm going to send them to updates. So, guys, right here is a great reason to be in our Discord, or again, come back to the channel at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. My wife and I'll be playing that. I'm going to send you guys over to a Reforge update. Our updates channel is a nice little channel with quick 4-minute updates. The one I'm going to send you to is about the Xbox Game Pass game demos. It'll help that little video get a nice punch. And if you're not subscribed to that channel, feel free to subscribe to it. Again, it's just little quick 4-minute uploads. Some of them come from this live stream, but most of them lately have been recorded as extra videos. I do those off stream, so that is extra content. So I really, really hope to see a bunch of you here tonight for the Quarry, for game night with Madam, my wife. It'll be a great, great time. We'll have her back on cam because you guys did bust through the 1,000 member goal, okay? So when this stream ends, it should redirect you to one of our updates that help support all of our various channels when you guys watch those pieces of content. So if I don't see you tonight for game night with Madam, I hope so. I hope you have a great, great weekend. Thanks for a massive amount of support. We're just getting started. Oh, no. I don't hope you have a great, great weekend. I will see you tomorrow for the Future Games Show, and then I'll see you Sunday for the Xbox Bethesda Showcase and the PC Game Show, okay? So don't have a great weekend. I'll see you over the weekend. Make sure you have notifications turned on. Make sure you're in the Discord so you don't miss our continued Summer Game Fest coverage here on Reforge Gaming. And I really hope to see a bunch of you tonight for laughs, drinks, and a fun time with my wife. No, we're not watching Tribeca. We've done enough today. I've done 3 streams. I've been live for 6.5 hours. I'm good. Not going to burn myself out. So you guys can go watch Tribeca. Again, when this stream ends, it'll redirect you to a video. It's 4 minutes. It's super short. Go watch it. It helps us out. All right? We'll see you either tonight or all throughout the weekend for more great coverage. Have a good one.